points on the board. Backdoor, easy layup, take some of the pressure off, get to the foul line. He's the best free throw shooter in the NBA. That's why Peja Stojakovic is an MVP candidate.
All right, here's Bryant twisting his way. Kobe Bryant with a beautiful spin. How about Kobe saying that during the all-star
point line, from the angle we had, it looked like it was way off. Instead, it's right in the middle of the net.
And Kobe able to come up with that pass. Here's Kobe spinning again.
I'll tell you what, he looks stronger and quicker than he has all season, and he talked about it recently.
Christie.
To me, the Lakers have taken some rushed, hurried shots early in the game here.
Apparently the ball was deflected. The crowd looking for an up and down. Bryant to the left hand, and we're seeing more of the left hand from Kobe Bryant.
He changed pivot feet twice that time. That was a travel before he banked it off the glass with the left hand.
It's the NBA. That's all right. But how about the bank and the left? Those are the two things he says he's been working on, and he combined them both in that one shot.
Kobe has come out, hit 3 for 3. Lottie once again with that beautiful pass. Stojakovic was pushed on the play.
Here's Kobe. Now watch his feet. He establishes a pivot foot, change it, pick it up, and bank it in off the left hand. He seems to just have more energy, as you mentioned, Steve. He seems stronger right now.
And since the All-Star break, he's averaging just under 34 points, shooting 58%. And what Phil Jackson is particularly pleased about is that assist average.
Yeah, and no coincidence.
Try to get the ball.
And Reggie Miller would probably be thrown into that group, but Stojakovic has the strength to be able to sustain that all game and still shoot well in the fourth quarter.
Bryant is hacked, and he will head to the foul line. The foul on Bibby, that is his first. What a stretch it has been for Kobe Bryant, despite the ongoing off-the-court legal issues. Kobe breaking out following the All-Star break, had 40 points Sunday against the Suns in Phoenix. Last night in Denver, 14 for 26, 35 points, 10 assists. And that assist total has been up.
And watching the last couple of games, he just looks like he's got some renewed energy. You know, this has been such a terribly difficult season for him, dealing with all the way too. He surprised Larry Brown in the World Championships qualifying tournament, or Olympic qualifying tournament last summer.
And Bryant is fouled by Christie. Christie is second. Luke Walton has come on for the first time. So the Lakers now have O'Neal with Walton. Ryan Russell is on the court for the first time. Reminder, tomorrow night on ESPN, it's the Raptors and the Celtics. Suns at the Sonics starting at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Saturday night at 8 o'clock Eastern Time on NBA TV, it's the Sixers and the Pacers. And on Sunday, March the 7th, 12:30 start on ABC, Mavericks and the Rockets, followed by the Nets on the technical. There's Bryant battling for that pass and able to go glass.
Battling is the correct term, because just to catch that ball, he really had to work.
Lakers 50 and the Kings 46. Now Bryant working on Wallace, using the pick, and is fouled. So Kobe will go to the line, and a technical foul. Lonnie Divac is teed up.
These officials are so wired right now. During the timeout, Mark, you had coaches from both sides, players from both sides talking to them. They've heard enough. They've warned both sides, and we may see a few more coming before this game's over.
Kobe not able to take advantage of that technical.
You see Vlade getting a piece of the ball, and that's when the foul is called. Vlade can't believe that it's called on him, because
last year when Rick Fox and Doug Christie got into it, it's been a heated rivalry in recent years. Lakers eliminating the Kings in the postseason 3 straight times.
And I don't know if you saw Jerry Reynolds, the player personnel director of the Sacramento Kings. He recently said, the only reason I'm here on earth is to watch us beat the Lakers in the playoffs. So this is a huge...
At the line here tonight. Lakers up by 5, just under 1 minute remaining, first half. Payton backing his way. Here's Bryant for 3. Yes. Kobe Bryant from downtown to extend to a 57-49 lead.
Well, Kobe, a heated rivalry. It seems that the temperatures are starting to rise a little bit. What's it like there on the court?
It's a lot of fun. It's very competitive basketball. Always enjoy that.
You always like challenges. Why have you been so much more effective since the All-Star break? 34 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists.
I'm healthy, so I'm able to move around, be more athletic, be more explosive. So I think health was probably the main issue.
We saw you earlier tonight warming up for about an hour, shooting left-handed shots. Will you see more of that tonight?
Oh, it depends. Depends what the defense gives me. I like to use my body and spin. Right shoulder on the post, and if it's a good shot for me, I'll take it.
Thanks a lot, Mark.
All right.
Right. Always blame the brother.
By the way, Kobe's got 18, 5 out of 11, as Craig Sager pointed out.
Pass the ball.
With that lefty.
Pass the ball. Oh, that's it.
Lakers by 6. We're just underway in the third quarter.
You know, these days, if you play 4 years in college, that qualifies you as a non-rookie.
Here's Kobe. Kobe Bryant taking it to the rim.
And Shaq trying to prove to Steve that Vlade's not the only great passing center. As we see the finish by Doug Christie, two-handed on the slam.
Lakers up 61-55. Steve, the birthday boy, performing very well here tonight, as is Kobe Bryant. 22 points for Bryant.
Tasso earlier to watch this team on offense, but they are beautiful to watch because they score in so many different ways.
We were laughing at you. Not the words.
We're laughing at the Kings.
Bryant off the fake, able to go glass. He loves those bank shots. Telecast the T-Wolves and the Kings after the game. Vlade came up to you, Steve, as Payton not able to hit. Bryant on the follow. And Vlade, with a smile, said, Steve, did you say I'm a good player?
Difficult as a player to sit out that long and come back and be in rhythm.
Yes, Rick making it back from surgery on his left foot. Missed the first 41 games. There's Bryant. Beautiful pass. Cook from Bryant. Brian Cook, a first-round draft pick of the Lakers. Lakers 33 of 64. They have hit 52%. Fourth quarter is underway. Doug Christie defending on Kobe Bryant. Nice fake. Kobe extending as he tried to go glass.
He might quit running after him. You got to chase those people around those screens, particularly a guy who makes shots like that.
Here's Fisher. Rebounded by Bryant. 28 for Kobe Bryant. Lakers by 1. Also played for the Lakers for 4 seasons. Here is Bryant. Oh, he loves that shot. Try to bank it. Well, they hit a couple off glass early, but it has not been falling.
Who can get to the foul line almost every possession. Sacramento, meanwhile, a jump shooting team, can have a very difficult time getting free throws. They're going to have to make jump shots to win this game.
Kobe Bryant, 1 for his last 9 from the field. Kobe not able to hit. Rebounded by in possession. The game is tied at 94. Payton banking his way on Bibby. Could not find the shot. He does find Bryant. Kobe Bryant from Gary Payton. Kobe thought he was fouled. Lakers up.
Look at those numbers, 12 for 23 from the three-point line.
Three-point shooting has accounted for 36 points. It's a 5-point lead. Here's Bryant from downtown. Kobe Bryant brings the Lakers within 35 seconds to go in the fourth. Rebounded by the Lakers. Final seconds. 2-point game. Here's Bryant looking for 3, and he comes up short. And that will do it. Kobe Bryant running for the victory. Came up short on the 3-point attempt. And The Lakers decided to just play it out. They did have a couple of timeouts remaining, but there's always obviously a difference in terms of philosophy. Do you take that timeout or you let them play it out rather than inbound?
As he came up the floor, he quickly glanced over at Phil Jackson, who motioned to his elbow, which must mean his elbow pick and roll series. Shaq coming over, gave the screen for Kobe. He got a wide open look at the basket.
He got a good look, and he may have been tapped on the elbow a little bit. He looked at Steve Jabby on the way out, and Jabby said, no way, I'm not calling that.
Spin. How about Kobe saying that during the all-3-point
line, from the angle we had, it looked like it was way off. Instead, it's right in the middle of the net.
And Kobe able to come up with that pass. Here's Kobe spinning again.
I'll tell you what, he looks stronger and quicker than he has all season, and he talked about it recently.
Christie.
To me, the Lakers have taken some rushed, hurried shot points on the board. Backdoor, easy layup, take some of the pressure off, get to the foul line. He's the best free throw shooter in the NBA. That's why Peja Stojakovic is an MVP candidate.
All right, here's Bryant twisting his way. Kobe Bryant with a beautiful
changed pivot feet twice that time. That was a travel before he banked it off the glass with the left hand.
It's the NBA. That's all right. But how about the bank and the left? Those are the two things he says he's been working on, and he combined them both in that one shot.
Kobe has come out, hit 3 for 3 early in the game here. Apparently the ball was deflected. The crowd looking for an up and down. Bryant to the left hand, and we're seeing more of the left hand from Kobe Bryant.